When new features are released in Sage Intacct, or in some cases when existing features have been updated, your system admin is responsible for updating user permissions to reflect these changes for applicable user roles or users. Permissions for new features are undefined by default, so access and permissions will need to be assigned. Since your company permissions can be set up to be either user-based or role-based, your system admin will need to adjust them accordingly. The following are new features and feature changes in 2023 R3 that will need to be assigned. So let's review those changes. Let's go to Company, Admin, Roles, and let's review subscriptions for administrator role. The first change happened in a cash management module. Existing feature that was previously called Bank Transaction Imports, it's now called Bank Transactions for API and Import. New list item has been added. Also, ability to edit transactions for the bank has been added to the list. So those two items will need to be checked in order to utilize those two features. The next one is an accounts payable feature. It's called Approve Vendors. A whole new area of the program has been opened now. New functionality to set up vendors through approval process has been turned on, and in order for user to be able to approve vendors that are set up with submitted status, this checkbox would need to be turned on. The next section is purchasing. There's a whole new section added to the purchasing module. For compliance, it's divided in two areas: compliance setup and compliance records, with 5 new security items that need to be checked in order to access this particular functionality. Also, it's worth mentioning that you can always click on All Radio button for both functions and reports and click on Save in order to ensure that all checkboxes that may have been possibly missed from before are checked. And lastly, there's a new feature added to Time and Expenses module. Now we have ability to issue bank file for employee expenses. You'll see a new area called Bank File Generator and a bank file. The first one enables us to run a bank file, and the other one enables us to manage those files created within Time and Expenses. Again, you can check All Radio button in order to check all missing checkboxes. Click on Save and exit the screen. So this was our quick review of changes to permissions in order to enable access and full functionality of newly released features in 2023 R3.